Hi everyone, how you doing? Today I'm starting a new series on my channel. The objective is to pass as much as information as I can to help you reach your better version and rank up easily. So let's get started. So we will start with bomb site A, and then later on we will see all the other positions in the map. So on this first smoke I would like to show you is a smoke for CT base. Normally I do this when I'm like pushing. So when you push, you just come close to this iron, aim. I'm gonna use my WP to help. You aim on the tip of this wall, and basically just need to jump through. I'll follow always my smokes so you can see where it's gonna land. So it's gonna land as close as possible to the box, and it will block all the vision from the CTs. This is the vision on one side and on the other side, and even if they jump on top of the box, they can't really see much unless they jump on top of ticket. Another way you can smoke CT base in a bit slower strategies, maybe something with your friends so you can all smoke at the same time. I normally just come close to this wall, more or less in the middle in front of this dot, this white dot over here. Then you basically just gonna aim in the middle of this wood, standing here on top, and just jump through. Let's follow the smoke to see what's gonna happen. So the smoke will land on top of the box, and it will make harder for the CTs to get vision from the top of ticket as well. This is the vision. And then on the other side as well, it's even harder for them to jump on the box. Yeah, well, they can jump on top of ticket. The third way I do smokes for CT will apply for those who like to hold this position every round. So if you're playing A hold, you can come on top of here, it's easy to hold. And then instead of making noise jumping down or anything like that, you want to be stealthy. So you can just come here, aim as much as you can downwards, find this dot of this wall or on the floor here as much as you can, as close as you can, to be honest. And then here on this wall, you're gonna find a white dot. Basically, I identify it because I see this ramp. For me, this is like a ramp. And then you have a round dot close to it. So this dot is here. You will aim on the left side of this dot, okay? And you'll basically just jump through as well. The smoke will hit the wood over there, it will block all the vision once again. The next smoke I would like to teach you is the jungle smoke. It's essential for taking over the bomb site A as well. It's one of the most important smokes, to be honest. So I have two ways of doing this smoke. The first one is you will get close to this door on this right hand side pillar over here, more or less in the middle of it. Then you will find the pixel that is the junction between this cable and this black iron thing. And you basically just normal jump through it. This smoke is slow, it takes some time, to be honest, to land, but it's a perfect smoke for jungle. And this is the vision that you get, and this is the vision that the CTs will have if they're playing behind the smoke. The second way of doing jungle smoke, normally I come over here. There is three pillars, 1, 2, 3. In the middle pillar, second pillar, you will go in the middle of it. You have this extra wall part over here. You just aim here on the left, pull a bit up, more or less in the mid of it, and then you just release it. Normal throw. This is the faster smoke comparing to the other one, and it's also perfect smoke. It lands on the same place. Same vision on this side, and same vision on this side. They land exactly in the same place. The last smoke for bomb site A that I would like to teach you is the stair smoke. So basically I do it in two ways as well. So the first one is on the same place here, close to the door on the right hand side in the middle of this pillar. Instead of aiming here for jungle smoke, you will aim here on top. So basically you will try to do a triangle more or less between these two walls. On the roof, you can even put a bit lower if you want, and then you just jump through. Once again, this is a slow smoke because it goes too high, but then it lands perfectly on top here. It's a really nice smoke, and when comboed with the jungle smoke, you have like a big wall of smoke. this zone vision on this side, and this is the vision of the cities. Kind of claustrophobic, to be honest. The second way you can do the stairs smoke, you basically go the old ways. So you just jump here and you will find this wood. There are some burn marks on it. So basically just find the burn mark and then aim more or less here in the mid, in the sky, in between the wood and the wall, just in the middle, and you just normal throw it. It's a faster smoke as well comparing to the other one. And it's a really good smoke. I like this smoke because some people, they like to play on sandwich, but once they are here on sandwich, they have vision blocked. So you can fight this guy later on, but you need to be always aware they might be in this smoke if you decide to use this one. So let's say that you are pushing bomb site A, full power, from spawn, just rush into it. You can ask your friends to drop you one smoke on this corner, and you can fastly smoke stairs and jungle as well, for your teammates to push, maybe from palace, maybe from ramp, who knows. So you'll get to this corner over here, and the first place where you're gonna aim is gonna be on this position, on top of these marks on the wall, and you'll just jump throw it. And the second position will be on literally on top of this window and jump throw it as well. So the first smoke will land on stairs, and the second smoke will land on jungle. You will need these two smokes to cover all this side. If you do just one, of course, it will be like a gap on this side. But your friends can literally push fast and get all the bomb site for themselves. I would like to add two smokes to bomb site A, really important when your team is taking over mid. These smokes will help them get connector easily and faster as well. So basically, if you come here on this corner, you will have the first smoke is you find the junction between the leaves and the antenna, and you normal jump through it. And these will cover top connector. Here we go. So basically our friends coming from mid, they will be able to get connector like faster and easier, to be honest, and they can get like a nice position here inside this advanced position. The second important smoke to help your friends on connector is the deep jungle smoke. So you basically follow this wood line until you find this thicker one, and then on the bottom of it, I will just aim with my sniper so you can see, on the bottom of it, you can just jump through it. It's a long smoke, it takes a bit, but then you will smoke jungle for your teammates. And if they have connector, they can help you on A easily, like just crossing over, and you can split on A. For those who likes to play on apartments, there are some essential spam that you need to use in order to help your teammates and to help yourself as well to take over A site. So I will start showing you two Molotovs that you can use to molly under palace, and then I will teach you one smoke and a few flashes as well. So the first one is a molly. So you will find this middle pillar here between these three. You go to the middle of it, you aim here on top, and once you get close to this lamp, while running or walking, you will release your Molotov. So you can shift a bit if you want, but then you need to run and throw it, and the molly will go exactly down here, and Molotov everybody down here, inclusive the guy on top of this box. The second Molotov you can use to molly under pallets. It will be in a different scenario. It will be when it is smoked. So if someone smoked you on palace and you want to help your teammates, you just come here to this corner. You will aim in between these tiles, so the top one and the bottom one. You will run backwards and to the left until your guy will stop moving eventually, and you will just release it. This Molotov will burn on top and on bottom. It's a really good Molotov. Sometimes it burns here as well, but it's not always. So I will show you again. It will molly here, and it will molly under here, and sometimes will molly people using this position here. There is a good smoke that I don't see many people using lately. It's a great smoke to get out of palace. It's a bit risky because it involves getting to this side of palace without being spotted or without being killed. You can be spotted, that's not a problem. So you basically will find this second line, you will stay on top of it, then you will find this dot. That's gonna be, I normally call it the second dot here. You need to practice, and then you will just normal throw it. This smoke will cover this. Normally I combo with one flashbang over here, so they don't see me passing. Once you pass, you can come down here. Maybe you molly it first, and then you have all the vision you want for city or for someone on site. If eventually you are holding an AK as well, you can kill people on site. And when the smoke finishes, you can use this position to surprise people and maybe get 1 or 2 kills. It's a risky position. I normally tell you to practice first. That is easier for you. So now that we covered smokes A, we will now do smokes mid. Great. So I will start from the T base, and then I will go to the top mid to show you a few more smokes. And I will start with window smokes, then connector smokes, and then a few short smokes as well. Let's get into it. So the first smoke, you will join this trash can on the corner. You will aim here at the top of this iron, and you will literally just walk to the right side, and after 1 second you can jump throw it. The smoke will get some momentum and it will land perfectly on the window. Another way to smoke window will be from the same trash can, but this time on the left hand side. You will aim close to this wood, and once your aim reaches this part of the wood while you are walking to the right hand side, you will basically just jump throw it. So you start here, you press D, and then jump throw it. The smoke will follow the same path, get the momentum, and smoke window as well. Now for the connector smoke, the position you will use will depend on your friend that is smoking window. That is the most important smoke for mid. So eventually they will get closer to the trash can probably, so you can use this first position here. You just come close to these stairs, and then you will need to aim. You will find this like black dot here on the corner, then you aim lower here. So under the black dot on the big wall, and you just jump throw it. The smoke will hit the wall over here, and it will stop on the first stairs that will block all the vision from top to bottom. The second position you can use after your friend decides where he's using the smoke from for city is on the left side of this trash can. You can aim on this second part of the rug. So 1, 2 stairs I normally call it. You just aim on the second stair and you jump through it. It will do the same. It will smoke from top to bottom after it reaches the first stairs over here. Here we go. This third smoke for connector is more used when you are insta smoking mid. So you are like pushing with your teammates, so you don't want to fall behind. So basically you start running towards mid, and once you get here, there is this rug here, you will aim at this yellow. I can see with this number, like it's a yellow dot. So basically you will see the dot in the middle of it and jump through it. This smoke is not so perfect like the other ones, but it's perfect for a rush, because you will probably land first, and then they can have sometimes a bit of a vision here. It doesn't cover everything, but it's a great smoke as well for fast push mid. So to smoke short is really easy. You will basically just need to come to this corner over here, and then you have 2 options. If you want to see if they cross into ladder, you just aim at this black dot and you jump through it, so the smoke will fall behind the door, and you will manage to see from it, if you're holding, if they are passing to ladder room or not. However, if you don't want to have that information, you don't want to suffer any risks or any casualties to the short guy defending, you can just aim at the middle of this window and you jump through it, and you basically will have an advanced smoke over here where you will not fight the guy short at all. You will just hold the angle. Once you have top mid control, there is 3 basic smokes you need to know to help your team proceed. You have control of the top mid, so you can just stand behind these boxes, aim up the middle of this antenna, just over there, middle of the antenna. You will run till you find that your character is going down because of this small step. So you will aim, run, and then throw it. Okay, that's a window smoke. Next smoke you're gonna do is short smoke. So to smoke short is really easy. Go to the left hand side of this car, aim at the dot and the point of this antenna, and just normal throw it. This is the result of your perfect smoke for short. And then if you want to smoke top connector or jungle, you will come to this side, and then they are both really similar. So the first one I'll show you. I use the axe actually from this side as well. The left hand side here of the card, I use the x-axis, and when you see 5 needs to be, you see, so I will be pointing over here with the 5x. So when you see positive 5x touching that wood, you can just release and you will be smoking top connector. Here we go. Top connector smoked. And if you stand on this other side, you have like this dead banana leaf, and then you can just pull a bit to the side. You have the tip a bit to the side and throw it, and you'll be smoking jungle. This is like a jungle deep, so your friends can pass here at some point. Okay, so we move on to the B site, the sweet B site, where everybody is scared to push because one Molotov can ruin your lives. So I will start with a few smokes here. So the first smoke I would like to teach you is the smoke on window market. So basically, many people they aim over here, and I'll show you the difference. You can aim at the tip of this building over here, and you can just jump throw it. And if the cities break this wood window, your smoke will fall inside. However, if they don't break it, your smoke will fall outside. So it will basically give them the advantage of getting out of the smoke because the smoke will cover all this area over here. So instead, just to make sure, because if they don't break that, you can just aim on this one instead, on this part, and you guarantee, no matter what, even if the wood plank is there, that your smoke will effectively land on inside the market. And then you have a better gap to play with because the smoke will not be so huge, and you can basically take over bomb site easier. If you want to smoke the door of market as well to combo with the other smoke on window, you just need to aim on this third window at the top and then just jump throw it. Sometimes the smoke is not perfectly inside the market, but it's good enough, so it blocks all the vision anyway. And you can also see if the enemy, normally they can jump on top of this bin and they can kill as a surprise. So with this smoke you can still have a look at it and you can hold the positions perfectly. For the short smokes, I'll teach you 3 ways of smoking short. It will all depend how the city behaves while defending. So if the city is always pushing short to pick mid, you can do this first smoke here, that you will basically just aim at the tip of this tower, and then you're normally gonna throw it. So this will allow you to push apartments with a bit more safety, because basically the city playing behind the smoke cannot see the window at all. However, if he plays on the pillar, it's going to be a hard position for you to kill him. So depends how the city behaves. So in that case, if the cities are playing on short pillar and not advanced playing towards mid, you can just jump on these beanbags, and then you will need to find the pixel that is between this red triangle and the rug, like the middle of the rug. So now what I do is I pull my aim to the middle of that red triangle, and then you go to the right until you meet the rug, and you left throw it. It will hit the wall and the wood, and it will just smoke here for you. It's a great smoke. The opposite side is if the cities are playing from short, they can still see you pass. So this smoke you only use if the city players are playing here on Pilar or under the window over here. Another way you can do the same smoke on short, you can come to this red dot. You can aim in this runabout over here. This is like a white dot, but just half of it. You aim here, and you just normally jump through it. And the smoke will just land here on short in the same place. If you are playing on B and you want to push B and you see that the CTs are playing on bench, all the time on bench, that's a strong position, what can you do? You can come to the same corner, in the middle of this brick, basically, in the middle, literally in the middle of the window, jump throw. And what's gonna happen is, if the CT is playing from here, he will get smoked on this side, and you can basically just jump in and he will need to fight you later on. The vision you will have is gonna be this, gonna be way more confident for you. To avoid players at these areas, while you are kind of entering, you can always like clear first, of course, and then you come to this, you aim at the middle of the door on this part of the wall, under the light if you want, and you just throw your molly. Your molly will cover both bottom or top. It will not just like kill the guy playing here, but you will need to throw some flashes if you're pushing anyway. This will make him move almost for sure, unless he's too confident to stay here, but this will make him move. And you'll be burning everything basically. The top here, the bottom here, and he'll be moving for sure. So there is 4 Molotovs that are essential to get bomb site B. You have to use them depending how the city players are playing. So it depends what positions they like to stay, you will need to molly them. So the first one I'll be teaching you is the bench. So you come to this blocked door, to the middle of it, you aim in the middle of this window in the rug, and you just walk a bit and you throw it. It will molly all this guy and the guy's own gate. The second Molotov you can do, it will be, you in the same place, you will find this wood over here, this wood, and you basically just aim on it, walk a bit and throw. It will molly the guy playing on site, and it will not avoid you jumping into. So you can jump to site anyway, and you will be mollying most of the bomb site. Third molly, that's really important. You will find these both windows over here, you give it a bit of a gap, you will find this dot. Okay, once you find this dot, you aim at the dot, walk a bit and throw. It will molly the backside on both sides, both on the left hand side and on the right hand side, so people don't bait here and then kill you when you're planting. And last not the least is the Molotov to help you get short. So you will basically join the wall with this door wood. Normally is in the first step here on these stairs. You aim here on bottom, you just run, and once this reaches the middle of the window, you throw it. So run and throw. And the molly will land here. The perfect combo to play against people who like to play here. You move this side. Okay guys, thank you for watching. This was my basic strategies, the essential of the CSGO, or the CS2 in this case for you. On the terrorist side, I'll update part 2 with the city side, what to do against what I just taught you. For every good strategy there is a defense as well, so let's keep in touch. Thank you.